I'm back. I'm going to do laser genesis and get Botox. A single serve brookie cookie. Dressed and ready for this movie premiere. I think I'm going crazy. The most interesting package delivery. I'm hoping that Tim proposes in New York. Hello guys, I'm back. It's been a hot minute. It's been a big break over Christmas and now it's like almost the end of January. How is this year going by so quickly? I know I said last year that I wanted to commit to doing more regular YouTube videos, and whilst I did do more YouTube videos, it didn't happen as regularly as I wanted it to, and they weren't really the quality that I wanted them to be. Like, I want to be giving you guys as much value as possible, and that is why I am hiring a YouTube editor. So someone is actually going to be editing this video for me, which is amazing, and that way I can actually get this content across to you each week. You probably don't even care about this. You probably just want to like get on with the video. And so do I. And that is why I'm so committed to wanting to do YouTube 100% this year, because I feel like you guys actually get to know Beck in this type of content because it's long form content. I'm actually talking to you. Whereas like some of my videos on Instagram or TikTok, they're like 15 seconds long. Whereas this is like more of an in-depth video, I guess you can say. Anyway, I've had the most interesting package delivery this morning. This box arrived to my house. The bottom of it is literally a waffle cone. This is what the inside looks like. It's actually falling apart at this point. But the only thing that was in this huge box were 2 boxes of ice cream. And don't get me wrong, I'm super grateful. I love drumsticks. And they're actually 2 new flavors, strawberry and dulce de leche. They're just in the freezer now. So I'm very excited to try them. I'll probably try them in this video at some point. My thing for dessert is most nights, it just depends, but most nights I need to have an ice cream. And that's just like a rule in my life. If I want an ice cream, I get an ice cream. I eat healthy 80% of the time, and the other 20%, I like to include my soul foods. So yeah, I'm just a little bit confused why they sent me such a big freaking box for 2 boxes of ice creams. Now I have to try and fit that in my recycling bin. Anyway, it should be fine. I am just gonna get ready for the day. This morning I did a 6 a.m. group fitness class with a few friends. Obviously I still do my regular weekly Thrive by Beck training sessions, but I really do have like a love for fitness classes. I think it's because it's where I started like my coaching journey. I used to be an F45 coach. That is not the gym that I went to this morning, by the way. Not a big fan of F45 now, but I do just love like the community aspect and the fact that you've got someone there. And if you've got a good coach, like the coach that we have, he puts on the bangers, he's super funny. I train with Tim and a few of our friends that live in the area. And it's just such like an uplifting morning. Like it just puts you in such a good mood. In saying that, I feel like even though it's good for me mentally, it's not the best training in terms of like building muscle, which is one of my goals for this year as well. Actually, I'm having a meeting with my manager tomorrow and we're talking all about goal setting for 2025. I need to do my vision board for her. I know it's a kind of late in the month to be doing a vision board, but this month has been full steam ahead for me. I've had a Thrive by Beck challenge that was announced a couple of weeks ago. That is starting Monday next week. So this video will probably be live when the challenge has already started. So there was a lot of work that went into that. So the goals and the vision board and YouTube kind of went on the back burner. So we're getting into the swing of things. Anyway, I was super sweaty, so I've showered. I didn't wash my hair. How do you, give me a tip actually, because when you're training all the time, like you don't want to wash your hair every night, but my hair is always sweaty and I just go in with dry shampoo and I feel like that's kind of gross. What do you do if you're a gym girly? Do you just wash your hair all the time? Do you just dry it with the sweat in it? I used to do that when I worked in corporate. I used to just, because you'd have to get ready like obviously to go to work straight after the gym, whereas like I can kind of structure my days a little bit differently now. But I used to just like literally blow dry the sweat out of my hair and that kind of worked, but again, a little bit gross. So yeah. Anywho, let's get ready for the day. good news, my friend's son wants this drumstick box, so it's not gonna be going to waste. Filming my first video of the day, and I'm actually making a single serve brookie cookie. If you don't know what brookie cookie is, it's like, I feel like everyone would know what brookie cookie is. It's that girl with red hair who has like a viral bakery in Brisbane, but I'm pretty sure she's now got more stores. She's got like a book out, and she put up a video of like one of her chocolate chip cookies that was single serve, which is so good because I feel like whenever you want a cookie, you don't want a batch of cookies unless you have people to give them to. But generally what happens is you end up just eating them all anyway. So yeah, I'm making a single serve cookie, and I've actually had the chocolate chip ones that she makes in store. So it's supposed to be the same recipe. I'm gonna do a taste test and let you guys know if it does taste the same. I already made it for the video, so that will be going on my Instagram, but I'll put the recipe here. So screenshot this video if you want it. It was super simple. Literally everything that was in the recipe list I already had at home. Not sure what the calories would be on it because it's quite a dense cookie. She's a big mama. But anyway, I've got it freezing on a baking tray for 15 minutes, and then you just pop it in the oven, and it was honestly so quick. So yeah, way cheaper than buying it as well, because I'm pretty sure those cookies are like $9 each. I've removed it from the freezer. This is how it's looking. I'm gonna put it in the oven now. Hey Google, start timer for 10 minutes.
Got it. 10 minutes. And that's starting
now. All right. I'm praying that this works, that it's a good cookie. Okay, I took it out of the oven and it smells amazing. It also looks like a brookie cookie. So I'm just gonna leave it to cool for a bit, and then I'll do a taste test. It literally fell apart, but in fairness, the last time I had brookie cookie, what I did was I tried to like split it open in the middle. It fell apart. So it's actually the same. I've already tasted it. It is very gooey on the inside. So if you liked more of like a crunchy cookie, I would put it in the oven for longer, but it still had that like crispy exterior and it was gooey on the inside. So that's like the outside and that's the gooey inside, and so many chocolate chips. Oh, I don't think I've made a better cookie, if I'm honest with you. It is super rich though. All right guys, I just got a package delivered to me in the mail. It's from White Fox and it's their new Activewear range for like Pilates girls. So I'm gonna try it on. I'm a little bit nervous. It's not that I don't like the sets. I've seen people online rock like the little small crops and like low neck sets, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't love wearing like very revealing activewear. It's just a personal preference, but I do love the way it looks. So I think it's a me problem and I kind of want to get my confidence up. So I pick things I wouldn't normally go for. In saying that, I still love the look of them, but they're actually flying me to Sydney on the 30th for a Pilates event. So I'm gonna be going like super early and coming back home the same day. Those days are always hectic travel-wise. But I've got the package here. So let's do a little try-on haul, shall we? I'm hoping and praying that it fits my body. Please fit. I feel like sometimes, I don't know, buying online is always a struggle. Oh, I forgot I got that. Okay, so we've got some pink and some like, I'd say it's like a plum color. What is this? Did I get a jumper? Why did I get a jumper? All right. I do like this color. It's a little bit different. Just like full length tights and a little crop. We did come into a snag because I did get like this light pink color, but the pants do not fit. So it looks like this is what I'm gonna be wearing. It's a bit more booby than I usually would do, but that's how it looks. Let me know your thoughts. Am I overthinking it? Finished my lunch and got another package. I normally don't get 3 packages in a day. I just had some protein bolognese for lunch and it was so good. This is ow, it's got staples in it. It's giving food. Kit Kat Napolitan. Name a more iconic duo. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever seen Kit Kat do a Neapolitan flavor. Cute. They sent me like a bunch of little stickers. Hi Beck, thank you so much for your work across Nestle. We would love for you to try the new Kit Kat Napolitan. Am I saying that right? Neapolitan? Tell us which flavor is your favorite. Isn't it just one flavor? So we've got a bunch of Kit Kat Neapolitan bars. Mini ones. Oh, so each different like finger is a different flavor. I literally just had lunch. Normally I would go dessert, but that protein pasta is so filling. So I'm gonna put that away for now. But I'm sure I will try it at some point. Thank you, Kit Kat. Hazel, come here. It's that time of the work day. Oh my gosh, oh my God, Hazel, Jesus. Where I've had a can of Diet Coke to get me through. Yeah, that's how I feel as well. So pretty much after, it depends. Some days I'm here all day, but on filming days, I'm filming like from mid-morning to maybe like 2 o'clock. And then I sit here until about 6, sometimes later, getting all my emails sent away, editing done, planning, all of that stuff. But I do take a break. And at this time of year, when the sun sets a bit later, I take a break around 5-ish to take this one for a quick WALK. I can't say the word because she'll go nuts and think that it's that time. But we still have like 30 minutes, baby. Still have like 30 minutes. Yes. Oh, you're so good. You're so good. This is my employee. She likes to slack off quite a lot. Also, you guys can tell me in the comments below if you think that plant looks atrocious. It is a fake plant that I bought from Spotlight. It was like 40% off at Boxing Day sales. And I can't have any real plants because of someone. Because all inside plants that I found, they're poisonous to dogs. And she's gonna chew on those leaves, you know what I mean? Aren't you? You're gonna chew on those leaves. Oh, I think I'm going crazy. It would be nice to have someone to work with that talked back to me. You're not too bad though. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Catch you later. Alligator. I've only just started making coffee. And I don't think this is that bad if I don't say so myself. The good thing about my gym is that it's actually 2 minutes away from my house. I could have walked. Didn't. Could have though. And we're here. 1 minute and 43 seconds. That took. Okay. Let's do this.
Great. And then I can reach out to a few brands from there. YouTube, we're doing 1 per week.
Yeah.
TikTok, are you still thinking?
Today has gone to shit. So you guys would have seen that I had a meeting earlier. I woke up quite early this morning to get started on some work. Then I had to run to office work to print out some pictures for my vision board, which I want to go through with you along with some of my goals for 2025. So I'm gonna show you that. I was supposed to do that already today, but today has gone to shit, and sometimes that happens. I had a random brand collaboration that literally said yesterday, can we have the video by tomorrow? So I've just filmed that. I had to go to the grocery store and get the ingredients for the recipe. I filmed that, I'm editing that, but in between all that, I had a meeting with my manager, which you did see. I'm replying to emails of some issues that have come up. I still need to do a lot of recipe requests for the challenge that Thrive by Beck is having. Thrive by Beck's my nutrition and fitness company, if you're new to this channel. And in 2 hours, I've got to get ready for a premiere for a new movie that's coming out, which looks really interesting. Like super different to any other movie premiere I've gone to. I will share more once we're at the premiere. Tim's gonna meet me there after work, so we're both gonna have to drive separately. It's gonna be like a real proper date. But yeah, I have been wanting to film for you guys, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot of stuffing around, really. Literally every device is ringing. I will talk to you soon. All right, guys, I am dressed and ready for this movie premiere. I will show you all when I get there what the movie is, and then me and Tim will give you me and Tim will give you a review when we're back home. If that's not like a synopsis, me not being able to speak of how this day has gone, oh my God, it's gonna be another very, very early morning for me tomorrow to try and get this work done. And then on Saturday, I'm just gonna relax, and it's gonna be so nice. Hello, is it me you're looking for? It's really cold in my car. Okay, anyway, I'm at the cinemas, and it's a reading cinemas, which I kind of love. I don't know if you would even know what that is. It's like a chain of cinemas. Maybe it's not just in Queensland, but they're always like really good, and they're quite new. But that is where the movie premiere is, and Tim is not here yet, so I'm just kind of sitting in my car and chilling. I've got like this linen set on from, I think it's like Forever New. Oh no, it's Nude Lucy. And yes, I'm very excited. I'm hoping there's some popcorn. I also think I'm gonna get my period, so that's fun in these very cream colored pants, but we come prepared always. Not always, but I am prepared right now. Oh my God, you guys, I feel like this is gonna be such a stressful, not calming vlog to watch, and you probably go on YouTube to watch calming vlogs. Anyway, if you didn't know, I have a Tesla and it makes fart noises. So let's cheer ourselves up with some fart noises. Okay, so I'm on like the screen now. If I show you what it looks like, I don't know if people can hack into my car. So I'm just gonna click the buttons and you can listen. So I go to what's called the toy box and you click emissions. And there's a bunch of different fart noises. I can show you this. Literally a bunch of different fart noises. So that's like a Falcon Heavy fart. And you can change the sound like to whatever seat that you want to prank the person on. You can even do it outside the car, which I'm not going to do because I'm in a car park. But anyway, listen to it. Ready? Okay, this is Short Shorts Ripper. Oh, why are farts like always funny? That was ludicrous fart. And that was boring fart. Okay, we're gonna stop with the farts now. I still have 15 minutes to wait until Timothy gets here. Look who's here! Cheers! We're always late to these evenings, and we're very early this time.
Very early.
There's a little photo op happening over there. I'm actually more wanting food than the champagne, but cheers.
We go sneak a fishbowl in.
Honestly, yes. Taking up people's time. They're waiting to get on this car. We are finally home. I think I've eaten all of my lipstick off my face.
Me too.
So we saw Companion, as you would have seen in the last clips. It was pretty much about it.
Are you allowed to say?
I guess it was like more of an empathetic companion robot, like a companion robot.
All the people that watch good TV shows like Westworld. It's kind of like Westworld.
I've not seen Westworld. Yeah, so it's pretty much like...
It's good.
But it was almost like...
For the boys.
Maybe skip 2 minutes ahead if you don't want a spoiler. But it was almost like the juxtaposition.
The who what?
It was like they set out, like in the trailers, it makes it look like the robots are the problem. But it's actually humanity at the end of the day, isn't it?
It's always.
Yeah, so like these robots are super lifelike and the trailers kind of set it up like the robot's gone bad, but it was actually just the humans being
We're just bad
dickheads.
eggs.
Yeah, really not good. And that's like so the future.
If
Do
you
know
had
what
a
I mean?
robot though,
That's
what
so
would you get the
future.
robot to do?
Oh, clean and help me with my work.
So just
Reply
replace
to
me.
emails. Whatever. I'd get like a little robot dog to play with Hazel.
If you could do the grocery shopping.
Can you imagine? Cook, grocery shop.
The cooking.
So then, yeah, because like I like cooking, but only when I like to cook, not all the time. So I just cook every now and again when I felt like it. Right now, I would get it to like take my makeup off for me
I'd get it to carry me to bed.
and like clean up
Like a
downstairs
child.
so I didn't have to do it.
Just pick me up and just...
Anyway, I potentially would wait for it to come out into the...
I'd get it to drive for me.
I'd wait for that movie to come out to...
Just
like,
drive me to work.
streaming platforms. I don't know if it was worth it to go see it at the movies. What's your thoughts? What's your rating? I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, I was going to go with 6. But
I feel like
I'd give it
there were some funny parts, but it went on for too long.
6.5. You went out at a very funny part. And that's why I'm going to give it the 0.5. Because it was a really funny part.
Yeah, I had to pee. Classic.
Classic Beck. With a little acorn bladder.
Literally, I have a problem.
Such a problem.
Anyway, that's us.
That's us. Let's go to bed.
Oh, I'm so keen for bed. I literally was like the first person to stand up after that movie finished because I was just like, I'm gonna go to bed. Because it's so, like,
Does
it wasn't
anybody
near where we
else
live. We had to drive like a fair.
I have a partner. They're like ready to go. They stand up and they just stand there.
Well, when have I ever done that except for just then because I wasn't sure. Like, no one else had stood up. So I was like, fuck.
You just
I
stood
look
up
like an asshole.
and I got up and I got all the rubbish and then I just stood there behind you like a creep and you were like looking around.
I was talking to the people behind us.
Oh yeah, you did say goodbye to them.
Yeah.
I was wondering what was going on. I was like, why are you just standing here?
Anyway, stop making... You actually really mean... I'd get a robot that was nice to me.
Would you?
Well, yeah. Hello guys, happy Friday. Like I said, I did have a bit of an early morning work stint. I woke up at about 5 a.m. and started doing stuff for Thrive by Beck, inputting like recipe requests and stuff. But that's kind of always just been like my preference. I didn't get home that late last night from the movies. We went to bed at like 9:30. But I would way prefer to have an early night and then start doing work like early in the morning. That has always been my preference for so many years. Even when I was studying at university, I would wake up so early to do my assignments. I just got focus at nighttime. But anyway, I potentially am going to do laser genesis and get Botox at 11:45. It's 10 a.m. now, but my skincare lady said that she might have to reschedule my appointment. So if she doesn't reschedule, I will take you through that process. And if she does, I'll take it through on the next vlog and let you know how it goes. I've never had laser genesis before, but apparently there's no downtime. I'm pretty sure my skin will go pretty red though, because I just have like pale, sensitive skin anyway. So we'll see how that goes. I thought it would be a great day to go through my vision board, and I'm not going to tell you all of my goals. I like keeping some to myself, but I will go through like the theme of 2025. So let me get them off the wall. So I low-key have 2 boards, but the reason I have 2 is because I I couldn't find one big enough for the amount of photos that I printed out. Okay, so this is my personal vision board. This is the vibe I'm aiming for in 2025. So I'll go through some of the photos. So we've got the New York Christmas. So pretty much me and Tim have planned to go visit my brother who lives in Oregon in December for Christmas. We haven't booked anything yet, and we've been wanting to do this every year for the past like 3 years, but we've always just had some sort of other travel on during the year, and it's quite an expensive trip. So we're gonna do that. He lives in Oregon, so we're gonna spend Christmas Day with him, which is why I also have this like cute like winter home photo, and there's like a family with a dog. That's supposed to be his family, and we're spending Christmas with them, and that's gonna be really nice. I hardly ever get to see my brother because we live so far away. But we also wanna do Christmas in New York because that's a dream, and if we're already gonna be in America, it's perfect. Low-key have, if you didn't already see, engagement ring, and I kind of want a yellow diamond, I'm not gonna lie. But like, I love the oval cut. I'm not gonna be too mad if it's not yellow because I am worried about how that's gonna age and like if I will stop liking it, but I've really liked yellow for the past like 3 years. So that's the vibe. I'm hoping that Tim proposes in New York. That would be really nice, but at the end of the day, I don't really care. I kind of just want to get engaged and then other life events will happen from there. It's too soon to tell you about that yet. But yes, so we've got the water, and this is kind of like a symbol for like, I really want to have a more wholesome year with my spare time. Basically 2024, me and Tim are both not great planners when it comes to like social activities. We both work quite a lot, and then when we get weekends off, we don't plan in advance, which is why I also created a date jar, which you can see on my Instagram stories. It's like a jar of different date ideas. So what ends up happening is we end up going to like a friend's house and having a few drinks. And even if I have like 4 drinks, I always get the worst hangovers. And then I feel super shit and super unproductive, and I don't really want to do anything. And then I end up just doing work. So I really want to have a more adventurous year. And that doesn't need to be like anything crazy. Like, for example, I've got like road trip vibes. I've got like a beach picnic. That's going to be us in the snow because I've not seen snow, and that's when we go to America. Like little Airbnb trips, like to like farmy hinterland locations. Slow mornings. I cannot remember the last time I've had a slow morning, and I don't think I've had breakfast in bed for like 2 years. So I really want to do that. And I think like if I'm drinking less, not that like I'm an alcoholic and drink all the time, but if I'm drinking less, like things will just get done like easier. That's kind of the mission for this year. I do want to work a lot. Like I am planning to send it with work this year before I do start having kids because I am nearly 30. I'm turning 30 this year. And I'm going to be in America when I turn 30, which will be cool. But I just want to have like a hardworking year that feels smooth. It doesn't feel like an effort to do anything because I've put myself in a bad position of being hungover, if that makes sense. So with my time off work, I really want to be like exploring, adventuring, and doing wholesome activities. Obviously, I've got some like friendship stuff on that. Like I want to do more like wholesome activities with my friends. I want to go to more markets. I want to travel with my friends. That's probably going to be like an influencer trip, which I might have coming up in March. And yeah, that is the vibe. That is the vibe that I want to have for my personal social life for 2025. I'm sick of partying. Not that I'm a big partier anyway, but I just want to be more proactive with the time that I have off. Now we have the work vision board. I ran out of pens, so that one just keeps flipping off to the side. We'll start with this one, I guess. I really want to get like a proper desk office set up. I obviously have my own office, and it's quite nice. The only thing is I don't have like, I don't know how to explain it. I need to get like a second screen. I work off a laptop, and my eyes are struggling. I wear blue light glasses too sometimes, but I just need like a bigger screen to connect to my laptop because it's been too long with me working like this. I need like just a better setup, especially for editing on a laptop, which is what I've been doing for the past 2 years, like I've said a million times, it's a joke. So I need to get a proper desk setup and treat my office like a real office. I had a proper desk setup when I was working in corporate. Obviously, they provide you with all of that. And I really just haven't gone into the effort of setting that up. So I would like to get a real proper office setup so that when I walk into my office, I'm in full work mode. It's an office, this isn't my home, and then I walk out and I'm at home. It is quite hard separating office from home when they're in the same place. So I kind of want that distinction. If you've ever worked from home, and most of us would have, like during COVID especially, you'll understand what I mean. We've got the YouTube camera, which is literally the camera and tripod that I'm filming on now, but this is not my photo. And underneath, we've got a very, do you see that? I've edited it so it says 100 subscribers on YouTube. That is the goal. It is quite a high goal considering I think I'm sitting on like 9,100 followers. I obviously post my shorts on here and that's kind of what's gotten my followers up whilst I've not been posting this longer form content. But that truly is a goal. And numbers isn't like a massive thing. Actually, I'll get into that later because I've got other number targets that I want to hit and then I'll explain the whole follower goal. All right, so we have got Kendall Jenner, slaying it. I would like to do more speaking roles. I feel like I'm speaking at home to my camera all the time and I kind of want to get out of my comfort zone. My real goal is that I want to get out of my comfort zone at least 2 times a month, which I often do in my job, but I would like to do more speaking roles where I'm speaking in a public forum, in a public space, because I kind of want to just like communicate and connect with more people, not just online, but in real life as well. I have got a fit girly. One of my goals this year is to get stronger. Normally with my gym and exercise, I mainly just work out for my mindset and to feel good mentally because it helps me so much and I can really feel a difference mentally with my work when I'm not working out, if that makes any sense. It's not for really any sort of like aesthetic goal. However, I struggle to put on muscle. I always have, I probably always will. It's just like the way that my body was built. But I really want to put a big effort into getting stronger this year so I can show up as a better coach for my clients and kind of just like prove that it doesn't matter on your body type. Like you can achieve your goals with the right routine. So that is one of my goals. I've got another like strong girly there. I also have been neglecting training legs because it's my least favorite workout to do. So like I'll obviously do it if I'm going to the gym and it's time to do legs, but let's say I'm going to Sydney one week, so I have to skip one workout. That workout will always be legs because I freaking hate it. I really want to put an emphasis on getting stronger. So that is my goal. That's why I've got that there and it's on the workboard because I guess it fits in with my nutrition and fitness business. I've got a quote here and I freaking love this. It says, "Old ways won't open new doors." I had a lot of goals coming into 2024, especially with follower targets and stuff like that, and I did not hit them. And I feel like it's because I did the same shit that I did in 2023. Of course, I did more stuff and I kept working and I did work really hard in 2024, but I didn't necessarily change up my methods. So I really want to start changing things to have a different result. What is that saying? That's like, insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. We are not doing that in 2025. We are switching it up and trying new things. I've got a red carpet. I'd love to go to the TikTok awards again. And if I do get 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, maybe I'll get invited to the Arias. You never know. I just want to like perv on some celebrities. Come on now. I've got a employee here. The goal is to have an employee that would work with me. But at this stage, I'm so happy just to have like a YouTube editor, and hopefully with that YouTube editor, we'll be having weekly meetings where we can brainstorm together and it's not just me thinking on my own all the time. I obviously have employees with Thrive by Beck, but that's very different and it's all online and it's kind of not to do with any of the content that I put out. It's more to do with the back end of the platform. So yeah. I would love someone that I could brainstorm concepts with because that gets, I love it. I do love it. And I feel like I am quite a creative person, but I would like to have someone to bounce off ideas with. I've got a business class flight, which is hard to see under this quote, but I've always wanted to travel business class. I just can't justify the price in my mind, which is why I've got money comes easily for me. So last year I just had like money, like a photo of money, and I think that's a bit naff. Like I think that's a little bit lame to have a photo of just money on your vision board. So instead of that, I've got money comes easily for me. In no way am I struggling at the moment with money, but I feel like anytime that you own your own business and you're paying yourself your own wage, there is always going to be that pressure that it's like, you know, like what if I don't get any brain collabs? What if I don't have enough clients subscribing to my platform? I always want to be providing value, and I don't have any goals for money in terms of like numbers that I want to hit, because it's not really the most important thing to me. I think if you're doing really good work, you're providing value and everything flows on that side, then the money flows on the other side. So money comes easily to me. We love it. We love it. I've got a photo shoot like piece here. I can't really tell you too much about that at the moment. It's more so to do with Thrive by Beck, but yes, coming soon. And they're the other follower goals. So I've got 1 million on Instagram and I've got 600,000 on TikTok. It is a big goal. They are very, very big goals, but I think if I wrote down another number, I would be lying to myself that I didn't want to hit the numbers that I've written down here. And I don't want to do a smaller number because then I think that will limit. It's like a limiting belief. Like if I write, I want 500,000 followers on Instagram, then I'm limiting myself to that $500,000 number when I really want 1 million. And Instagram is the highest number because I think I have the most engaged community on there. YouTube, I love doing, but I'm very slack posting to YouTube, which is going to change this year. But I've been posting, you know, consistently a long time on Instagram. And it's not so much like the follower number isn't just so I can be like, oh, well, I've got this many followers on Instagram. It's so that I can share my message and help people and provide value to more people. So that's really important to me. And I hope that these all come true. I am going to sit them on my wall. It will be a little bit embarrassing when people come over. Tim said that to me last night. He's like, what if people come over, you're happy to have those on the wall? Like the money comes easily to me. And I said, you know what? Yeah, I am happy to have it on the wall because I think anyone would love for all of this to come true in their 2025. I've obviously got my written down, like more specific goals in a book. I probably won't read this to you. I won't bore you with them. Maybe if we want to do like a whole goal setting YouTube video, we can, and you can comment if you would like that. But yeah, I'm very excited for this year. Very excited to see what is in store. And the main thing I need to remember is that old ways won't open new doors. We're going to do different things this year. We're going to try different ways. We're going to thrive. Just a plug for Thrive by Beck. But yeah, that is my vision board. Anyway, I've got to get back to work and I will talk to you soon. Hello guys, I've just arrived at Cosmetic Boutique to get my laser genesis and then I'm getting Botox as well. So yes, I'm very excited. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm scared that it's gonna hurt. I think like when I did my research, and I'm pretty sure Nikki told me as well, that it doesn't hurt, but I feel like any sort of laser to the face. Anyway, this is my skin right now. It's probably gonna look worse after I come back because it's gonna be like prodded out. But I'm excited to see the results after like a few days when the redness goes down. Apparently there's no downtime though. I don't buy it because I'm so pale and have such sensitive skin, but we will see. We shall see. I'm nervous. Obviously Botox is needles, so you know, there's that. Wish me luck. And this is after. I am literally not red at all, I don't think. Like there's no redness to be seen. Can you notice a difference? You probably can't on the camera. I definitely think I look like, my skin looks like brighter and like more firm. But I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that on camera. So laser genesis is like the red carpet facial treatment. So celebrities get laser genesis and then like get their makeup done and go on the red carpet. So that's kind of like what it's for. It's kind of like tightening and like decreasing of like the fine lines for your skin. I did say that like my pores are like my biggest insecurity. Like I do have quite large pores. They almost look like blackheads, like all over my face. And she said skin needling is what gets rid of that. But I've heard skin needling can be really painful. So yeah, might get it, might not. But yeah, highly recommend. Like if you've got like an important event on, I feel like this is like a really nice surface to be working with for the makeup. Anyway, that's it. Heading home now. Guys, I don't know if I told you this. If I did, I'm sorry, but they have these at Kmart. You know, like the harness with the dog name on it? I actually already have this for Hazel, and we bought it from like the actual people that brought it up, Dog Friendly Co. And obviously you shouldn't support companies that are like copying other small businesses' ideas. But I have a bit of beef with Dog Friendly Co. Tim bought Hazel's leash and the harness from them, and we had to get rid of the leash. It's like the leash from them, it has like a little like, it almost has like a little bit of elasticity in it because she always pulls on the lead, but the clip kept unclipping. So if she pulled, it sometimes would get unclipped and then she would run away. It happened like 2 times before we were like, okay, this lead is a problem. Let's use a different lead. We still use the harness. The reason that I got the Kmart one is because the harness is like a little bit too big for her, but the smaller size would have been too small. She's an in-between size kind of dog, aren't ya? Come here. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here. Oh, she's just like sitting on her perch. Doesn't want to be. I'm your mother. Come on. You need taboo. I love you. Say hello. I love you. Anyway, yeah, she's an in-between sizes type of girl. And I'm really hoping that this will be a good size. There looks like there's some like cutting out that you have to do to get the name right, but we'll see how that goes. I will update you in the next YouTube video. Because I think we're gonna end off this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. If you have watched, I know it's been a little bit of a random video. I just had to put something out to get me going, and you can expect consistent videos from here on out. So get ready for that. Let me know what type of content you would like. I know I've said this before, but I promise you, 2025, I'm becoming a full-blown YouTuber. So, yeah. All right, guys, make sure to, see, this is what I don't understand this bit. Make sure to follow, subscribe. Follow? Yeah. Make sure to subscribe. Or just watch the video. Or just come back for the next video. I don't know. Okay? All right, but goodbye.